Hey everyone, Sunrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 24th and final episode of Mawaru Penguindrum. It's crazy to think that we were actually at the final episode. I don't know, how is this show even going to end? Last episode we had craziness and, every episode before that we had craziness too, I guess. But I don't know how you wrap all this up, really. But I guess we'll find out. So let's jump on in and see about that. So 3, 2, 1. Inside the box, yeah. It definitely sucks being inside a box, or cage rather, but yeah, they could at least feed this caged child. At the very least, you could do that. Does Combat have any food to share? Probably not, but... Yeah, the dream food really not that filling though. Trust me, I know. Whenever I wake up again, yeah, it's a real possibility. Like when you're, in a snowy area, you want to stay awake. Kind of a similar idea. Okay, back to the train and the explosives. Right. That is a thing. A very concerning thing. Didn't we end off on Shoma or showing up? I think last episode. Yeah, this essentially. All these unsuspecting people. And him too. Mawaru Penguindrum. Where? I don't see her. Uh, I'm a little bit confused. Do we just have a hospital bed in the middle of the train? I don't know. But either way, that monitor doesn't look good. That was uncalled for, but why? The ticking. I would rather you didn't. Yep, great time for a flashback back to the caged children. I mean, this is a flashback. We know they survived, so it's not like I'm that worried. But okay. Sister, I assume. Himari? Did you find something in the cage? A key, hopefully? You didn't check the box thoroughly all that time that you've been inside of it? How do they get this big bed on the train? That's what I would like to know. But the world does tend to do that. You're not gonna break more of them, are you? Why? Are you gonna hit your head with the egg again? What is wrong with these penguins? I don't trust you. Brotherly affection, family, you know, a place to belong. Okay, Ringo, okay. I guess the plot can't go without her. But didn't she, like, get into an explosion? I guess she's okay. Yeah, Ringo is definitely impressive in that way. Yeah, I was about to bring that up too. Maybe she has it committed to memory? You just keep bouncing around. Okay, that's how it's gonna connect. I knew the atoms would be important somehow. They came in clutch. Maji. This is no time to be cooking, guys. Ringo is not one to back down. She never has been. Going back to the cages. An apple, is that what was in the corner? I probably could have guessed that. And I mean, it's food. I'm gonna be pretty happy to find that, I'm sure. Why Kamba gets an apple and he doesn't? That's not fair. He's gotta chop it in half and toss over half of it. It's a good looking apple, I gotta say. I feel the music's kind of building up here. Oh my gosh, she's floating. I mean, something's happening. Clearly, hopefully it's a good thing. About the like survival strategy here. Seizo and Stemnyaku. It kind of almost feels like we're building to that. I mean, okay, yeah, that thing's definitely moving. Here we go. Oh god, that alone has a way of improving my mood. You can barely hear, yeah, the rock and roll night in the background. Well, it was there for a little bit. Coming to bring you back. How many did you break? Hope you're proud of yourself. Oh, she's not even wearing the hat. Oh, that's actually looks really weird. Honestly, kind of unsettling. Being here, being like that without the hat. But okay. Be very careful how you walk through here. I mean, the clothes cutting is fine, but your skin is also at risk. Yeah, there definitely was some blood there. Life as punishments. But I hope that's what they were used for. Some really crazy visuals. It's not really fair, is it? Yeah, he's gonna pick her up. Can't really pick her up that high because he's short, but... yeah, that's... Glass is definitely taking a toll. You gotta fall. Yeah, that dress is just gone. Ooh. Are you okay? Some pretty serious blow! Blood loss. That's gotta hurt. And that made me feel better. I'm not sure he's gonna be okay. Raining blood. Sure, that was quite the sight. Definitely hurt a little bit ago, but... Oh my god, they become apples. Of course they do. Okay. The life you gave me. Do you have a magic wand? They keep using that word. Okay. Actually getting chills right now. She gonna eat it? This is the Penguindrum. Wasn't a diary at all. Yeah, it's split in half too. Yeah, as expected. Oh, I'm getting even more chills right now. And that singing really does a lot to amplify the scene. Could you just toss it? It's close. It's close. Let's share the fruit of fate. And that was a phrase, was it? And I've had like consecutive chills for the past like 2 minutes. Would you shut up? We're doing something here. He's got her. Okay. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Don't even acknowledge him, just walk by. Residents of the boxes. You're kind of a jerk, you know that? Oh, he's breaking into glass. Wow, that's a visual. Uh, there he goes. Okay, we have improvement there. That's good. I was kind of waiting for that. Glad to see it, but Ringo, I'm kind of worried about right now. She's kind of on fire. Wow, yeah, okay, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I guess there's any time to say it, that would be now. Did he take the fire? Like, take the punishment onto himself? So much has happened in the past 5 minutes, it's almost kind of hard to take all of it. To process all of it. But... oh, we're back into the icebox. Okay, like the beginning. Like the beginning. Anything went reversed. Okay. How much time do we have left? Okay, a little bit more than I thought. Momoka. The train has left the station. I got my hats. Looks like both of them, yeah. Taking my hats and going home. So where does that leave us in the end? I mean, Himari, I assume, is okay. That's about all I can really guarantee at this point. I guess those things were, like, taken care of, disarmed, I assume. It looks like Ringo and Himari holding hands. That's actually pretty cute. At least they both seem like they're okay. I imagine just how confused all those passengers are, though. But, like, Shoma, did he just die there, or...? And Kanba, I think, shattered in the glass. Okay, look at these two. Okay, she seems okay, that's good. I mean, yeah, Mario doesn't have the hat, but seems fine. Yeah, that's, well, yeah, strange is a word for it. That's not a dream, that really happened. Yeah, not at all. You are a pretty lovable sister. Okay, the house looks not painted. So, is Himari just, like, all alone here? It seems to be what they're implying. So, almost as if rather than dying, you know, the brothers, like, full-on existence vanished, which would explain, yeah, what Natsume was talking about before. Kind of reminds me of Madoka, you know? Oh, sorry if I spoiled Madoka for you, but... Apple recipe. They are really cute. And yeah, she's the only one in the picture that confirms it right there. And there's monkeys instead of penguins. Oh, just, I guess penguin right there. Not sure about that. Didn't they go back in the boxes at the end? A note? A note from Shoma? Well, from a brother. Maybe from both of them, I don't know. Yeah. At least there's something there. And even if, yeah, she doesn't remember, it's gonna be somewhere in her heart. Wait, what? Okay. That's also a little bit confusing. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. Even the, yeah, that thing was around. So they're still around, just the fate's no longer connected to Himari, I guess. I'm trying to process this all. And why are all four penguins following them? One of those is Natsume's. In the iconic bed. I think they said the guy from a dump, like next to a dumpster. Didn't they say that? And there's, yeah, the half one. The Fruit of Fates. The Penguindrum. I stood. I love you. That's our final title. Oh yeah, we even get a nice the Len card here. Even has the idols in it. That's cool. I like how they're on like polar opposite sides. But yeah, pretty much the whole gang is here for the most part. But wow, okay. Okay, my neck is kind of stiff because I feel like my head was kind of glued in place for quite a while there. Just my mind desperately trying to just take in everything it was presented to it. But okay, yeah, that was definitely the final episode of Mawaru Penguindrum. And yeah, I don't even know where to start talking about this really. But I mean, Himari, we saw her, right? I don't know, like it's hard to think that she was literally in a bed on the train. Really, like obviously this is a very artsy kind of show. You know, kind of almost like Monogatari. You're not really sure what to take literally sometimes, but it's not that big of a deal, I guess. But we did have Shoma confront Kamba on the train, and we also kept seeing the flashbacks of Shoma and Kamba like in their respective boxes, right? And I had no idea just how important that scene would end up being. But they kept going back to it, right? And, yeah, they're both in their respective cages, like no food or anything, just kind of slowly starving to death, which is horrible. I don't know what kind of person puts a child in a cage with no food for several days. Like, that's on a list of things that are not okay to do in life. That's got to be pretty high up there, I would imagine. Definitely have your children taken away if you do that to them. But at the very least, the one good thing here was that they technically, I mean, they were in different cages, but they were still, like, together in a sense. They could talk and stuff like that. That was definitely good. And, you know, apparently one of them had an apple. I guess there was clearly a favorite child here. And that apple, yeah, ended up getting split in half and given half of it given to Shoma, right? And the fruit of fate, whatever they called it, right? And that was really important, because without that, I guess the implication is Shoma would have died if Kamba was selfish and just kept the apple all to himself. And in that sense, yeah, I guess it was very much a fate-connected sort of fruit there. But yeah, that was obviously a big thing we had with the episode. Like that I think was what was referred to as the actual Penguindrum here. And yeah, we just had so much crazy fancy visuals, like with the glass breaking around, and we had Himari kind of like walking through it, slowly getting like cut and scratched up. Nothing too bad. It was most of the dress that took the brunt of the damage, with just like a little bit of cuts and bruises here. Nothing compared to like the more or less explosion that Kamba went through, and the blood got really stylized. Like, I think it looked like little penguin symbols at first, and then became apples. Very, very crazy stuff. But she eventually made it up to Kamba, right? And you know, we had like I think the removal of the fruit as well, right? Basically, I don't know. I'm trying to process all this, but like, Himari did survive, right? We did have the phrase being said by Ringo, which she got that information because of the Song of the Idols and all that. That was a cool way to have all that connect, right? So like, is that what like saved Himari, or was like the Penguindrum thingy with the taking it and stuff? Did that? I don't know what exactly, what mechanics wise. I don't know what did what really, but in the end, Himari did get saved, right? You know, the later part of the episode, she's still around and happy, and we had Ringo on fire, and then we had Kamba Shoma seem like he took the fire from her, like he was taking the punishment, you know, the recoil, whatever you want to call it, right? But so, you know, and Kamba, like, I think broke into glass or something, and so it seemed like they were both going to be like gone, but then we saw them, like at least a young version of them later in the episode, as if they were still around, and even had like all of the penguins following them, all four of the special penguins, right? So we had that, but we saw a little bit of Momika walking away with the hats, and it seemed like Mario's okay, and Himari's okay, and all that's good, right? Although Natsume seemingly doesn't remember Kamba, quite sad. They did the whole, like, I dreamed they had a brother, you know, sort of thing, right? Making it clear that there's some, even though the existence was kind of erased, there's still some lingering, some of that memory lingering in the heart, even if she's not maybe fully conscious of it. And we have Himari seemingly living all alone, which is quite sad, but she does seem to be friends with Ringo, right? We did see that, the two of them hanging out together. What shot? I want to find that shot. Yeah, I think they're reading like Curry together. Yeah, so Ringo is still in her life, which is good to see, right? I was getting a little bit nervous there when I saw her on fire. I thought maybe she was just gonna, you know, be gone, but luckily she seems fine. You know, she's friends with Himari, which is good to see. The penguins are still around, I guess. I don't know. My camel's on my lap. If you're gonna come up here, come up here. Okay, and I will show you him. Okay. But, yeah, that pretty much was the episode. I'm pretty sure a lot went over my head in this episode and in the show as a whole, but still, in spite of that, I do think it was quite an incredible experience and unforgettable ride that it went on with this show. And I think there definitely would be some value in just rewatching it, you know, now that I've finished it and I've gotten a lot of answers. I'm sure a lot of stuff before will make infinitely more sense, right? You know, maybe I'll even, like, read some... There's got to be like some kind of online analysis kind of videos or, you know, reviews or something on the internet. I got to imagine, right? People that really take the time to dive into a lot of this stuff to figure out some of the more subtle meanings of various things. You know, that might be worth going into as well. I don't know. But yeah, but this I have finished the Mawaru Penguindrum, and yeah, definitely was an experience, right? And it's, you know, with any kind of work of fiction, the best thing you could hope for is to leave an impression on someone, be unforgettable. And I think in that regard, this show definitely achieved that. Like without question, the show has its own unique style, and it definitely leaned into that. But yeah. I'm definitely glad I watched it. So, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.